So let's go through the Broncos schedule. They start at home against the Titans. Do we need to have a conversation about this one?
No, that's a win for
Yeah.
them.
So we got a win against the. Let me get this all set up so I can get the Broncos here as well. But yeah, we're gonna do a win there. I mean, Cam Ward, what a tough start for the guy coming in his first start coming against the Broncos defense in Mile High. Um, so we'll see. That's going to be a tough start for him. And then we're going to go on to week 2. They're at the Colts. I'm going to go. Well, I'm leading this one, so I'm going to start off here. They definitely win this game. Might be a little challenge with Tyler Warren. He's a pretty damn good player. All that really depends on if Greenlaw is in or injured. I'm not going to put that word out there. If he's healthy, if he is, then I feel a lot better about the linebacker coverage. But that's kind of been the Broncos' Achilles heel for the last couple of years, and it showed again this preseason. So
I mean, if he's not on the field, then
I think we still keep up with them. But Tyler Warren might be a problem that game. But I definitely see the Broncos winning that. I mean, Daniel Jones is not going to beat the Broncos, so um, I go Broncos W there.
yeah, me too.
Okay. So we got a W. Have anything else to add to that there, Edgar? No. Okay. Then we got week 3 at the Chargers. We've already talked about this. We have a consensus W. Um, I think Dobbins has his revenge game there. And again, we've talked about Slater as well not being there. So I think the Broncos, with all the edge rushers they have with Benito and Cooper and Jonah Ellis, um, those guys are going to feast that game. So Broncos 3-0. How you guys feel about that?
I have them 2-1, but that's just me.
Okay. Well, the consensus pick is the only thing that matters, and that's what's going to happen this year. This is going to be a good game. Bengals at home, Monday Night Football. They had that shootout last year at the end of the season. The Bengals came up on top. It was one of the moments where I really disagreed with Sean Payton not going for 2 after Mims got that touchdown at the end of regulation. Um, I felt like he should have went for 2 there to win the game. He went with the field goal and gave Joe Burrow the ball, and then he went out there and torched Riley Moss, who was coming off an injury. Riley Moss hopefully will not be coming off an injury that year, so I think the Broncos walk away that game with the Bengals' terrible defense. I think they're able to get into a shootout and stick it out this time. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said earlier, I feel like the Bengals defense was just not. I mean, they'll definitely. I heard that the Bengals are working on their contract with Henderson or Hendrickson.
He got signed.
Oh, yeah,
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 they
he's
give
signed.
him a pay increase.
Yeah.
So with him, okay, so the pressure there's gonna be pressure for sure, but yeah, the secondary and linebackers are still weak. So I mean,
It's going to be a shootout just because the Bengals' offense is so damn good, even with the Broncos' defense being really solid. I think their secondary is deep enough to hang with Higgins and Chase. Obviously, we're going to try to get Chase away from PS2, um, but I have faith in those other guys to be able to keep it under control enough to, you know, win the game 35-33.
I had this as a loss for the Broncos. Doesn't matter. You guys already had it as a win.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't know if the offense will be able to keep up with it.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah,
I mean, they were able to last year.
It'd be hard.
Again,
and then
the one time I disagree with Peyton.
you say that. Hopefully Riley Moss won't be injured. I mean, you never know who will be, so it might be somewhere else.
Yeah.
We're getting into the season, not the beginning, but starting to work our way through the season. So you got to expect some injuries, and
Right.
it's how they overcome those. But I don't know if just that offense would be able to keep up with the Bengals, especially if they're getting up into the high 30s. It'll be tough. So I think I had it as a loss.
they definitely will score high, like 5 to the 40 shit.
It'll be a shootout.
But their defense just can't stop anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I can see a Broncos, like, I want to say easily be scoring in a drive, but I can see, like, if Bo can literally, like, manage himself a good drive, easily.
That might go down as the best Monday Night Football game of the year next year, the Bengals and the Broncos, because it's going to be a shootout. Absolutely. So Third and Thirsty podcast have the Broncos at 4-0 going into Philadelphia to face the Eagles. I think this is a loss.
Loss.
This is where this high horse comes down.
It's going to be a really good game. It'll be low scoring, both really good defenses. But I think the Eagles, with their experience and just being able to get the ball down the field with the tush push on those third and shorts, I think maybe they'll have a drive at the end of the game where they just put it out of reach. So it'll be a tough one, but I think the Eagles win that game. So consensus loss there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, after that, they go to London to face the Jets. I got to win. Jets aren't very good. Broncos play pretty well in London. They travel pretty well there, so I don't see the Broncos having any troubles beating the Jets there. Justin Fields can't see going out and beating the Broncos this year.
I don't think it would be as easy as you think because that defense is really good with the Jets, especially their defensive front is really good. Yeah, it's going to be a lot tougher. I don't know. That's almost.
I just feel like Justin Fields is not gonna. I mean, he may be able to like compete, but if he can keep it clean, he can without making a mistake, he definitely won't win that game. I feel like, but that's too much to ask for. So I'm gonna say a win for the Broncos.
Yeah, probably. But I don't think it's going to be as easy of a game as you think, especially with the travel.
Yeah, well,
on both teams.
We're gonna make the same travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's another win for the Broncos. Then they go home, face the Giants. I will be in attendance for this game, traveling out to Denver. They're honoring Super Bowl 50 and Demaryius Thomas at halftime, and I think Russell Wilson gets benched mid-game and loses his starting spot against the Broncos. His career dies on the field where it died earlier in his career. And the Broncos win this game.
So Wilson revenge game coming in.
I don't think so, man. If Russ had any shred of his old self, maybe, but he sucks now, and it's not going to happen. So
maybe he tucked it away and saved some of Michael Jordan's. What do they call it in the basketball movie, the Space Jam? Michael's special stuff. Maybe he saved like the last little shot of it, and he's going to take it right before that game.
I don't think it's going to happen.
What's his Space Jam?
Yeah. That's the only way it would happen, though. So, yeah. Giants suck.
Yeah. Okay.
The defense may be better, but that offense, that is all one.
Yep. And the Broncos defense just handles them. So, another win. Now got the Cowboys at home. Broncos have not lost to the Cowboys since 1995. I was 7 years old. Apollo 13 was the number one movie when that happened. And
85 or 95?
1995.
I must say 85.
No. 1995 ain't that old. 1995 Apollo 13 was the number one movie. Gangsta's Paradise was the number one song on Billboard charts.
Really good song.
I mean, both good songs. But again, that's the last time the Cowboys have beaten the Broncos. I think we extend that out. Again, we've talked about how the Cowboys are a mess this year. I think the Broncos handle the Cowboys at home. No problem. Shout out Junior. What do you guys got?
Well, I feel like Denver's defense, handle that offense. And then your guys' offense. I mean, we're still going to go down to Parsons, but even if Parsons plays, the others still should be fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Omar, anything different?
I think there's two teams that are kind of going in different directions, so I feel like the Broncos would win it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Consensus W against the Cowboys. Another team from Texas going into Texas this time against the Houston Texans. I have this one as a loss. I think after 3 wins after London, I think they're a little tired. Texans are a good team on the road. I think this is one of those games that just things don't get going, and the Texans come away with a win there. You guys?
What week is this?
I don't know.
Like 6, 7?
8, 9, something like that.
Okay. Joe Mixon's gonna be fresh. Missing the first 4
That's right.
games of the season, so he'll be fresh. So I think that's gonna help them, because especially with your guys' linebackers kind of good when they're there, but if they're not, then don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a win for the Texans.
Okay. Anything else to add there, Edgar?
For me, the only thing is that I would say is about the Texans is that offensive line. After they traded Jeremy Tunsil, I think it was.
Laramie Tunsil.
I don't know how I feel about that O-line. But, I mean, they have a good defense, and we have a good, we have a good quarterback with weapons around them. So
really good pass rush.
So we'll see. Like, if, maybe Broncos can, rush this dude, like, a lot, depending on how that O-line's going to be. But I don't know. So it's kind of hard for me, but I guess I'll say a loss. But it can be a win, depending on how that defense plays.
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. But, yeah, I think just weird feeling about it. Short week. Got the Raiders Thursday night at home. I got the Broncos winning. Again, Bowers might be trouble, but if the Broncos just decide to put PS2 on them, I think Riley Moss and Jade Barron and Chris Abrams-Train could handle the the Raiders wide receivers just fine. Broncos defense is going to be pretty solid against the run as well, so I don't know if Genty gets things going. And then, of course, the Raiders defense is trash. So at home against the Raiders, I got a W.
I don't know. Again, going with that middle of your guys' defense, the linebacker group.
So you're just hoping that they get in?
No, not the injuries. I'm just saying I don't think it's as good as you think it is.
So Dre Greenlaw.
I don't think he's as good.
And Alex Singleton. Oh.
No. Sorry,
so if Dre Greenlaw, if Dre Greenlaw
is your best ability,
so you're saying he's going to be out. So if you're saying he's in the game, he's not that good, or he's just not going to be playing.
You got to take that into account. You can't just expect him to play every week if he's been missing all this time the past couple of years.
So you're basing your decision on this game on just saying he's not going to be there?
Well, not that. I'm just saying I don't think he's as good. Even when he's on the field, I don't think he's as good as you think he is. Just because against this team with their two tight end sets, I don't think it's gonna go good for the Broncos.
You're just saying that because of what? Okay, you guys are fucking tripping. There's a reason why Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch flew out to Dre Greenlaw to try to convince him to go back to San Francisco. He's one of the best coverage linebackers in the league. Okay, that's the reason why. Oh, God, now I can't wait for this game. But okay, you guys go ahead and give the Broncos a loss. And we'll wait. Nah, I can't wait for that fucking game. Thursday night. We're watching it here.
Those games that
we're doing a live reaction to that game. So you guys could apologize to me in person.
Okay, you can apologize after week 1, week 2, week 3. After all those 3, you can both apologize to me.
And when Dre Greenlaw is just out there wrecking havoc, you guys can apologize to him. Dre Greenlaw, if you're listening,
fuck you.
These guys.
You suck balls now.
All right, man. Okay, we'll give them a loss to the Raiders.
I'm just kidding. You're cool, bro.
I'm freaking pissed now.
And I held it together when I was 0-3. That's
I was going to give my part, but I mean, like you said, I was like, okay.
All right, whatever. The Chiefs. Chiefs are coming off a bye. Of course, the NFL gave the Chiefs the Broncos after a fucking bye. Because the NFL wants the Chiefs to do whatever they want the Chiefs to do. So, Andy Reid's 21-4 coming off a bye. So, Chiefs win that game. Man, that pisses me off. Now I'm real pissed.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time, we're not playing them after a bye week. So, I'm super glad on that.
I feel like all 3 teams get put behind the 8 ball either like after a bye week or after a short week or it's a short week. Like they get them they played on a Thursday and they give them a whole week.
Yeah, it's almost like the NFL. Yeah, it's almost like the NFL wants the Chiefs to get those division wins. It's kind of weird. Roger Goodell, if you're listening.
Or in Santa Barbara again.
Okay, we give the Broncos a loss against the Chiefs. That's now 3 losses in a row. They get their bye week. After their bye, got the at Commanders Sunday Night Football. Tough game. Bo versus Jaden. I got that as a win, though. I think the Broncos are a better team overall, and I think Bo has a really good game. So,
I don't know about better team, but they win this one. They win this one coming off a bye. It helps a lot coming off a bye.
I don't know. I feel like Commanders they're gonna have a good offense. I wouldn't say they're gonna win like they did last year, like all these like lucky wins and shit. But I feel like they're gonna have a good running back with a rookie, and since they have Debo and fucking they finally picked Terry. I feel like that offense is pretty good, and then that defense is
No, they got a good team. It'll be a fun game.
What's that?
But coming off the bye,
What's
this
that?
really gives you guys the edge.
What's the head coach called? What's his name again?
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, Dan Quinn. He's a really good
Defensive coordinator.
Yeah, so
Should have kept him as the head coach.
I would honestly say that's going to be a loss. But I mean,
Yeah, well,
I say it's a win.
2 versus 1, bitch.
Just coming off. Honestly, it would have been. That would have been a tougher decision, but coming off the bye, it makes it a little bit easier.
Would it change your mind at all? And I'm not going to say it.
No hypotheticals.
So we're going to move on to the next one and just we'll go against the Raiders here on the road against the Raiders. You guys going to just say that Trey Greenlaw sucks or he's hurt or something? Or are we going to give this
on
one?
the road against the Raiders?
Yes. I have it as a win again because the Raiders are not very good. The Broncos are better. Geno Smith is not as good as Bo Nix, and the Broncos take this one. So you guys,
I think you guys.
I'm pissed now.
No, I think you learned from your mistakes.
The Broncos learn from their mistakes.
Definitely, they learned from their mistakes. They may have
Get swept
They might have underestimated them the first game, and then this game they get their get back.
Okay.
But that first game, I think it's going to be different. I think we're all thinking about last year's teams, and all of our teams changed a lot. So it's like it's hard to predict these games just basically basing it on just preseason games.
True. Edgar, I'll let you give your spiel when we do the Raiders schedule next. Packers at home after the Raiders. Packers are a pretty solid team.
Yeah.
I think just one of those weird things, weird feeling. I think that's a loss as well.
Packers?
At home.
Oh,
it changes it.
Good team. They got a really good wide receiver core, young wide receiver core.
Really?
Jordan Love is a pretty good, solid quarterback.
Mobile quarterback,
Yeah.
too.
I want to say that's a loss just because I got my boy Josh Jacobs and he's a Broncos fan.
That is true. Can't disagree with that.
I guess I don't really have to pick, so go ahead.
Jaguars, Travis Hunter coming back to Colorado will be a fun game, but I think the Broncos win that game. Better team than the Jags. Trevor Lawrence is a fraud. Okay, so that's another W. Let's mark that down before we get to the Chiefs Christmas Day game on Netflix. I got the Broncos winning this game, and I think this is the official end to the Chiefs dynasty, and have this on Netflix on Christmas. Best Christmas gift for me ever. Love to see Taylor Swift cry in the press box there, or press box, the luxury suite, wherever they are.
I would say it's going to be a dub, but something tells me the NFL.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. The
NFL wants to put their hands in it, and I know.
Yeah, especially, like you said, everything you mentioned. Primetime game, Christmas Day,
Netflix.
It's Netflix, yeah.
No.
Netflix, all this shit.
I'm saying it's a W. You guys, what do you guys got?
I'm gonna go for a W, but
all
I
right,
think it's gonna be lost because of the NFL.
it's the end of the Chiefs, man.
Just 'cause
The
of the
rest do their
NFL.
best. The rest do their best.
But I won't be surprised if Alex.
No, we're gonna quote you, so say it now. Win or loss?
It's a win,
All right,
but I won't be surprised if Alex is crying on Christmas Day.
I might. And then we finish off the season. Chargers at home, got a W. I think the Broncos might be playing for seeding at this point, and it's going to be a obviously really important game. So at home, momentum on their side. They just beat the Chiefs. I think they win this game.
We decided, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. Excuse me. So let's go through this here. Well, it'll be easier to count the losses for the Broncos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12-5 for the Broncos. Love it.
Not happy.
So we got the
We get like Alex and all pissed.
we got the Chargers at 8-9. We got the Broncos at 12-5. We're gonna go to the Raiders next again. Shout out to anybody that's listening on Instagram or listening on YouTube, Spotify, Apple. hit the follow button, like button, subscribe button, all those things. Really appreciate anyone that does. And anyone that's listening, follow us on Instagram, Third and Thirsty Podcast.